Good morning. What is up? First video, first glam. You're all about to see this. I did a very quick natural, basically my base of what I do on step-by-step for my base, how I did the faux freckles, the inner corner, everything, all the shebang. If you want to know how to get this, just keep on watching. Good morning. It's April 12th, so it's Easter Sunday. Quarantined still until who knows when. So hopefully everybody's having a good day, or is gonna have a good day. I'm filming this in the morning. Don't really know when it's gonna be up, but I'm gonna edit it hopefully today and up sometime this week. So today, game plan. I'm gonna be doing my base. So how I do my foundation, my primer, and all this other stuff. So I'll show you guys how I do that. And yeah, this is not gonna be a crazy eye look. I'm probably just gonna do like a quick inner corner shadow, not a blown out thing. Don't really know why. Just it's probably pretty simple. I'm never really simple. I'm always full of color, extravagant things. I've done like a sun and a moon on Instagram and a sunset kind of vibe. So I've done some pretty crazy stuff. So just being toned down for once is it's gonna be weird. You want to make sure that your mug / canvas is clean so your look lasts all day, all night, whichever you're gonna be doing. First things first, always start with a clean slate, and then I always go into moisturizing. You don't need a lot, just grab your favorite moisturizer and dot it all over your face. What we're gonna do is gonna be like a little TikTok hack that everybody's been doing. Yes, I have a sister's mirror. Also not sponsored. Okay, so moisturizer, step one. Then grab yourself a little powder brush. Doesn't have to necessarily be the ones that I'm using, but whatever brushes you have, go for it. I personally love Morphe brushes because they're incredible, cheaper, and high quality. Let me not say cheaper, affordable, because they're great and at a great price. All right, so grab your powder. Doesn't have to be all too fancy. I'm using Laura Mercier powder, just a little bit. I tap it into the container again, and it just, because you don't want a lot of powder, and then just dust it all over. I want to concentrate the powder mainly where my nose is, because that's where I get the oiliest, and in the middle of my forehead. So essentially your T-zone. Boop, boop. Also, if there's glitter, I don't know, this one right there, somewhere around there, it's because I did a look yesterday and it had a lot of glitter. Didn't post it, didn't take a picture because I didn't like it. So if you see the aftermath of that, that's where it is. Once you set your face with the powder, you grab yourself a setting spray. Where did I put it? I have both the Morphe mattifying continuous mist and the original continuous mist. I love both. I like using this one because I'm oily and I want it to be matte. I don't want to look like a desert. Don't get that twisted. I want to look seamless, not like a desert. I do like, I'm very extra. I like to use the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist to just add a little bit more moisture into my skin. I do get really dry after putting so much powder on my face, so I just like having the skin itself just fully hydrated. And then I go with the setting spray. Oof. Don't breathe her in. Just saying. This is where I think I will start differing from people. I do go into primer next, which I also use the Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas. I live and breathe by this. This is amazing. I already like the regular Silk Canvas, which I have one, but this is even better. This glides over your skin. It fills your pores. It's very smooth. It's very soft. You don't need much. I just do one pump because one, this puppy is pricey. And in the situation we're in right now, we don't want to be using that much. I dot it 3 dots and then just start pushing it into the skin, blending it. I go back in with another spritz of the setting spray. Yes, I do a lot of these layers because I want to look as if I came out of a picture that was just edited. I normally do eyebrows, my eyes next after that. If I do like a very intricate like or like detailed look, I do my eyes next, and then I do my base because I don't want all the fallout to be on my base. I go into the lovely Miss Anastasia Dip Brow. I grab a little bit with my brush, with my angled brush. I will show you guys how I do one of my brows, and then I'll do the other one off camera, and then they will be sisters. They will not be twins. I always like to brush them up. Whenever you want to start your brows, if you're gonna either start lining them or like filling them in, you want to make sure you brush in the direction that you're gonna start lining. So I'm gonna start lining from the bottom, and then I'm gonna brush them down, and then line the top. Line the bottom. Boom. And then brush it down. Grab a little bit more product because I want the very edge of the brush to have the most product so I can actually have a really defined line. And then I go around as close to the brow that I can get, and then just cut it just like that. Then just go back with the rest of the product and then do little hair motions or strokes inside the eyebrow. Not too dark because my hair is already black, so if I make it darker, it's gonna look like I have like floating birds on my face. It's really bad. It's okay if it's not like perfect or anything, because that's what concealer was made for, to clean up and hide mistakes. Now you grab your concealer brush. I have the Morphe M410, so M410. It's a very like straight edged concealer brush. We're gonna grab a concealer. I'm gonna be using the Makeup Revolution concealer in shade C7. Right, so just grab a little bit of the concealer on your brush. I always line bottom first, top second. The only reason why I normally wouldn't do the top, but the only reason why I'm doing it today is because I messed up this little arch right here, and it's also very thick right there, so I'm just gonna cut it. I start at the very front of my brow, right here, and then just start drawing a line. There, that's basically the outline of it, and then I just go back and then just drag it down. Alright, so let's grab a little bit more concealer. We're gonna grab it and then line the top. So this is one brow done-ish. I haven't fully blended it out yet. Alright, I'm gonna do the other one off camera and I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. Twins? No. Sisters? Yes. That's what we're gonna call them, and that's how they're gonna be. So after your brows, I normally go into eyeshadow, but since I won't be doing anything that's like extravagant, I'm just gonna go straight into foundation. I use the Lancome. Nope, not even gonna try. The Lancome Tante Doll Ultra Wear Foundation. Yes, this looks like a scandal. Oh, Mary. Oh, Mary. Okay. Alright, just grab your beauty blender and dip it into the foundation. And then I like to dot it everywhere and just start blending. Okay. Here's another thing. Your head sits on your neck. Your neck holds your head. it shouldn't be floating. So match your face to your neck. She's part of it. And just grab whatever product you have left over and just bounce it all around. And we're gonna set up powder later. So we're done with the foundation. So now what I do next, I do contour and wherever my concealer went, and it disappeared. Oh, it's right here. Just kidding, I'm just blind. Alrighty, so now after finishing your foundation, you want to grab your concealer. So I do a semicircle on my forehead, a line straight down my nose, small little triangles here, and then I bring it all the way down to my nose to highlight that entire section. And then underneath my cheekbone, okay? That's done with that. And then now we go into our contour stick. I use the Fenty Beauty Matchsticks in shade Mocha. Put it in the back of your hand, warm it up a little bit, and then now it's decent. So I just dot it, starting from my temple, all the way down, and then up under my cheek. So basically making it a hook. So this way, it brings my cheek higher, way higher than it normally is. And then I blend it all with a sponge. For cream, like actual like stick hard, for this you want to be using a brush, but I use a sponge, but you can use whatever you want. I want to say the key to makeup is blending. Just blend the hell out of your face. Okay, now that we have our full face blended, I grab a little bit of my powder, and then I go underneath and set the under eye really fast. And then I grab my floofy powder brush and set the rest of my face. I grab my setting spray again and give myself a good quick spritz. Reason you want to do that is because you already put a lot of powder on your face. It's basically sucking up all the moisture. So doing the setting spray brings a little bit more of the moisture back, and then I'll just grab my beauty blender to press that in. Okay, grab your contouring palette. Mine happens to be Morphe. I'm telling you, everything that I own is Morphe. Sponsored? No. Because I'm not... I don't know if I should leave that there. I think I'll leave it in there. This is my contour because it's a lot darker. And it's also warmer. So we're gonna grab your brush. I grab it, put it on my cheekbone, right underneath it, and then slow circular motions blend up because you want to lift the cheekbone. You don't want to sink the cheekbone. So small little circular motions up. My hair is really just wanting to move today for whatever reason. Okay, I then go into my big Morphe R2 brush, but I go in with my Marc Jacobs. Please don't judge me. Oh my god, has been through the ringer. You can tell I love it. It broke, it shattered, I still use it. Alright, so just grab your big fluffy brush and then just diffuse out that contour with your bronzer just to bring more warmth and life to your face. Perfect. Okay, and now I go and grab my nose contour brush. I go back into my Morphe 9C palette, this contour palette, go into the dark shade. I start right here where my eyebrow starts, bring it down further into my nose, and then just cut it right there at the tip. Do very, very light strokes, very light motion without any more product on the brush. Just blend it out. Alright, so I normally would go into blush, but we're going to be doing the faux freckles. Pause. Okay, found it. Liner pointed brush to basically do my freckles. I use two things. I use my matchstick and my dip brow. I use the matchstick to do the first set of freckles, and then I use a more detailed brush to do with my pomade, and then I add a little bit more detail in the center. Grab your brush, run it along the top of the matchstick, and with this, doesn't have to be perfect, just dot all over your face. I dot from my nose out. Doesn't have to be anywhere particular, just start dotting all over. Now that you're all freckled up with the lighter shade, I go in with the pointed brush, dig into your pomade. Using that product, you want to dot mainly in the center of your face to be concentrated, to be more textured, to be a little bit more realistic, because freckles aren't all one color. Some of them are darker than others, some of them are lighter than others. Then grab that bronzer again, and this is where the magic happens. So this is why I didn't do blush, because using the bronzer and your blush, you're gonna blend it into your freckles. So just go ahead and blend that bronzer through the freckles, patching it through. Whatever blush you want to use, I'm normally do a mix of the ColourPop Experiment Collection in shade Stop It, which is like this warm orange, and then this cooler pink that's like crusted, dusted, broken everywhere from Tarte. Just grab it on your brush, not a lot, because this is pretty pigmented, I can promise you that. And then you want to place your brush right above your contour, but not into your highlight. So like how my contour is right here, I want to place it right here, because my highlight goes here. And just do that, bringing warmth to your face and blending it to your contour and into the freckles. Alright, so then I grab the little rosy one, pink one, dust off the excess, and then set it, and just blended it all together. See, now it looks like your little sun-kissed with freckles. And since we're not really doing anything that crazy with eyes, we're gonna go ahead and knock it out now. Using two different palettes, because I'm that extra. We're gonna be using the Morphe 35i Ice Fantasy, and then with the James Charles palette, the good tried and true, the good old rainbow palette. It's just a very pointed, small blender brush. We're gonna grab the yellow shade in the palette, which is B. I know some of the shade names, not all of them, but it's B. You're gonna pack it on to the inner corner. Pack, 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 pack. Now that you have the color packed in there, it's all set to go. So we're gonna grab the 35i palette, grabbing this yellowish shimmer right here. That's gonna be the base of the highlight, because I'm gonna use that, and then I'm gonna use Top Yacht right here from Tarte as like to brighten it up even more. This thing is insanely like pigmented and reflective. So grabbing a small little pencil brush, grab the shade up here. I don't know what shade it is because I threw away the thing, and you know, it's on the back. Morphe doesn't put the names underneath the shadow. My opinion, they should, but you know, if it fits in more shades in one palette, I'm not gonna complain. Dust it off a little bit. And then I use the good old Trusting Continuous Mist, wet it a little bit to make it more vibrant, and then just put it in the corner. And now, using Top Yacht, you don't need to wet it for this part because this alone is insane. I'm gonna swatch it for you guys. On the finger, insane, and then just on the skin. Like, look at that. Look at that. That's crazy. Grab your brush, dip into it, and then just You see the difference? Top yacht, no top yacht. Top yacht, no top yacht. Stunning. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright. And that's pretty much it for the eyes. Using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amazing highlighter. I love this thing. This is like beautiful. Look, it even has waves. It has waves. What highlighter do you know has waves? None, because it's only this one. Alright, so grab it on your brush, dab, 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 dab. Tap off the excess, and then on your high points, place it right there. And you're all highlighted for the gods. Now we're just gonna set it all in place. I'm gonna quickly do my mascara and lashes, and then we'll come back for the lips. And we're back. Really quick, put the lashes on. If any of you are gonna be wondering, which I probably will be, Benefit Roller Lashes is the mascara I use, tried and true. If you don't have it, what are you doing? It's over there. And then lashes are Lily Lashes in Style Miami. I love these so much. These are like so beautiful. I think a lash basically brings the look, the whole together. Okay, here's what I do to make them appear bigger than they are. So I use 2 different lip pencils, and then I use obviously the lipstick and then gloss. So I used my ColourPop lippy pencils in shade Bumble and shade BFF from the Brentman Rock and ColourPop collection, the white collection specifically. So what I do, I grab the darker one. I go into the corner of my mouth, so like right in the corner of my lips, and put it there only because it deepens it. And then I use this one on the rest of my lips to line them. Okay. Now that I line my lips with that one, I go into Bumble and line the rest of my lips. Ooh. All lined, and then grab your favorite lipstick. I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills in shade Peachy. I love this nude. It's, oh my god, it's so pretty. Bam. And there you go. Big, pouty, beautiful lips. You can stop here. This would be it, but I normally like a gloss, so I'm gonna do a gloss. And we're just basically gonna put it in the back of our hand. Just glob it on there as much as you can. Grab a brush, any kind of brush, as long as it's a small brush, and just dab it on. Actually, what we're gonna do, because I'm feeling sparkly today. So, using my Jeffree Star X Morphe palette, grabbing the shade Millions right here. It's basically a pressed glitter. Not grabbing a brush, but grabbing my clean finger, tapping it in there, getting some of my finger, and I'm just gonna place that on top of my highlight. Because who doesn't like glitter? Let's look at that. It's gorgeous. That's pretty much it for my base. I did everything that I normally do. I'm just gonna give a very quick spritz of the setting spray, and we're done. But if you guys haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe. You know, you made it this far into the video, you definitely should. Why wouldn't you? Just saying. Just saying. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, whatever you find me on. Support the queen if you want to. If you don't, it's fine. As long as you smile today, that's all that matters to me. Alrighty, guys. Have a beautiful Easter. Have a beautiful day. And see you next time in a new video. Love you.